So here's the problem. I have a lot of remote control and I don't like that because I want to control everything from a single place. Let's say my cell phone, for example, which I carry everywhere, right? And I also want to control the devices from my Alexa because I have a lot of devices here at home and I control everything from here. So the solution is to use something like this. Let me just bring this guy here. So what I do here is just connect my remote control to this device, and then this device is connected to my network, to my Wi-Fi, and then I control everything here from my cell phone. So basically I'm talking about this LinknLink eRemote, okay? So you see here it's 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I connect to my router, and then I can control all my devices. Let me just show you how it works. So basically here, for example, I have this remote control for my fan, right? Let me just approach here so you see that's the one. And my fan is just back here, okay? So I have it here. And then what I have to do is just use this remote control and point to the fan to start working, okay? So I don't like that because sometimes I just lose this remote control. So not anymore. Now what I can do is just use this software here that I have, LinknLink, and I mapped everything here. See, for example, here we go. My fan is just right there. So instead of using the remote control, let me just show here how I use it usually, right? I press here and I turn it on, and then I press this button here and it starts moving. Okay, so I need to point to the device. Sometimes I just lose the remote control. Let's say, for example, if I lose the remote control, it's no longer working. What should I do? Just use my device here. Let me just put this remote aside. And now here, I have the control here for the fan. It loads up. Now I will just turn it off from here, and it's off. So it works pretty fine. No need to point to the device, and I can just be here in this room and works pretty fine. And then I have more devices here. Okay, listed here. Let's say, for example, I want to relax. So let me just show that I have another device just right here. Okay, there we go. That's my massager. And I want to just relax. Let me just do this and relax a little bit. So what should I do? Get my remote control. Usually I get this. Where is it? There we go. And I point here to relax and turn it on like this, and it starts working, right? So if I lose the remote control, no way to turn this thing on again unless I use this remote again. So here I have the Montrax foot massager just right here. Okay, and I can control it from here as well. So here if I just press the button and it stops, and I can control the functions of the massager here as well. So it works pretty fine, okay? It's pretty good. And I can also control using my device. Let me just remove my feet here and come back. There we go. Let me just use Alexa here, unmute her, and say, Alexa, turn on the fan.
Okay.
And back there, I have my fan working now. There we go. So basically I can control using my Alexa. Let me just mute her again. There we go. And I can also use my watch. Let's say, for example, if I want to control the device from here, I have also Alexa here. So here I just need to press. Turn the fan off. Okay, let me try again because turn the fan off. There we go, okay? I just need to speak louder here to my watch. So basically using Alexa on my watch and works as well, okay? So pretty good, guys. I can integrate everything here, different remote controls to my software, and works pretty fine, okay? So here, as you can see, I just need to connect this to power. Let me just get some focus here. There we go. That's the cable that comes with the device. I have a reset button here, and I can set up this to work with all my remote controls. I start like mapping. There's a instructions in the menu, start mapping every single button here to your cell phone, for example, right? And then it starts working, right? So that's are the pros, okay? One con that I have here, something that I don't like, let me just approach here, is that you need to use, let's say, for example, for this Montrax foot massager here, I use a generic device here and map the keys here to the foot massager. Sometimes I don't have the exact key here, the same icon, for example, because here is for a different device, right? So I wish the manufacturer can like let us change the icon here the way we want. So I can have different icons here so that I can match exactly my foot massager there, because I don't have a way to select a foot massager here. I need to use a device that's similar, right? At least close to my foot massager. So that's the only con that I have here. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with this. Talking about happiness, take a look at this. I got this from them, asking if I am happy with this device or I'm happy with this device. So I'm pretty happy with this. I wish that I could have it earlier, but I had a problem here. They sent me this device to test, right? But it got lost for some time, like 2 months. So I apologize for that. It went to the wrong building. Now I found it, and finally I have it here working, and I appreciate that works pretty fine, okay? So thank you very much for sending me that. I like this one, and I recommend it, so you can get yours on Amazon. So go there, get yours, and you can start like controlling everything in your home from your cell phone or from your Alexa device. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to this channel, leave your thumbs up in your comments, and I see you in the next one.